What's going on, everybody? It's your man Lyndon Britt from successwithlyndon.com, also the founder of Home Run Marketing, where we cover all bases of your business. Now, today we got a nice little topic that I want to ask you about, or that I want to bring some recognition to for you, and it's how overeating can negatively affect the growth of your business. How overeating can negatively affect the growth of your business. Before we get too deep into this thing, if you happen to be watching the recording, fast forward. You might want to fast forward about a minute or two as I acknowledge a couple of people that are coming in and saying hello and greeting people. And also as you come in, even if you are watching the recording, let me know where you're viewing from. I myself am here from Dallas, Texas, and I love connecting with new people. And I hope you all have the opportunity to connect with some more people that I met, that you get the chance to interact in the comments alone. You never know when someone can be a great asset to your business. So I hope I hope this live helps create some more relationships within as well. So appreciate you all hopping in here. Hope you all having a blessed and wonderful day. What's going on, Marcus, man? How you doing, man? Appreciate you hopping in here. I already know you coming from Texas as well. Good old Midland. But man, I miss you guys. I'm actually gonna make this one very short. I'm not feeling too well today, but I wanted to make sure that I brought y'all a message that be able to help you give your business. Oh, you in New Mexico, man? You be traveling, dude. You're gonna have to take me with you sometime, man. Just hit the road. We just chit chat about business and other things. Anyways, not feeling too well, so I'm gonna make this one short, as well as got another event that's happening on. What's going on, Miss Sonia? Another event that's about to happen at 2 o'clock, so I want to make sure I attend that. So, got this message. You know I love providing some great value for you. So, first thing I ask you to do as you hop on this thing, hit the share button, share this thing out. North Carolina, if I'm correct with that NC right there, huh, Miss Sonia? Oh man, I don't like you guys winters. I don't. I've been down there once and it just wasn't fun. But I think I was near the Greensboro area. I think that's what that was. But I hope you all hit the share button, share this thing out. Get this thing out, because I'm about to give you a great message that a lot of other folks need to hear. What's going on, Juancito? All right, so how overeating can actually negatively affect your business, okay? So, you say you don't like your winters either? You should move to Texas. Ours aren't that bad. We just have ice every now and then. All right, so how overeating can negatively affect your business. Now, a lot of people look at overeating in a physical sense. I want to jump right into this. I don't physically mean overeating can negatively affect your business. What's going on, Mr. Ryan? Appreciate you hopping in here, man. Hope you're having a blessed and wonderful day as well. What I mean by overeating. Now, this is one thing that is also referred to as I'm going to go into a little bit further details about this, what they call information constipation. So many people take on you have a buffet of information. A lot of times we get into marketing, and the first thing we want to begin to do is learn how to market. We want to learn how to use this technique, learn how to use that technique, learn how to generate leads, learn how to use Facebook, learn how to do video, learn how to do ads. And there's so much information and things included with actually growing your business that you don't take the time to slow down. It's almost like a buffet, and you go through and you just picking up everything. You're trying to pick up everything all at once and just stack your plate up. You ever been to a buffet and seen the child's plate? More than likely, most of the time, you see this with adults every now and then. I do too, and every now and then I've had that effect where I've done that as well. But you see a plate of somebody holding a plate, and their food is stacked up this high, as though they only get one opportunity to put food on it. At a buffet, you have the opportunity to go back numerous amounts of time, countless amount of time, as many times you want to, or whatever. So it doesn't hurt you to get a little bit at a time. Well, marketing, learning, educating yourself in your business is the same as that buffet. You're eating. You're constantly eating education. You're constantly feeding yourself with education. But overeating can actually negatively impact it. How do I say this, and why do I say this? Number one, okay, there's nothing wrong with too much education. Let me say that first and foremost, so you don't get the wrong impression of what I mean. There's nothing wrong with education. What happens when a lot of people go into when they actually begin to overindulge in their education? You get into something that you need to educate yourself about in marketing, and you begin to learn something. And then you pick something else out and you begin to learn something else. And then you begin to pick something out and then you learn something. It's just like that buffet. You ever notice a lot of times before you're done eating one thing, you begin eating another thing because you just can't wait to get to it? That's how a lot of people treat their marketing. That's how at one point in time, that's how I treated my marketing. And this is before I became a little bit more knowledgeable about things. You'll go buy a course. Perfect example. You'll go buy a course and think about this. Matter of fact, I won't even do courses. I'll say books. How many times have you read a book and halfway through that book, you're somewhere and you buy another book? And you go buy that book and you begin reading that book you bought and you're not even done with this one. And then another opportunity, you're probably on Kindle, on your phone or somewhere else. You see something else and you buy. You love reading, but you're consistently buying. It's the same thing with courses. You buy a course. You get through that course, you don't do everything in it, and then you find something else. I'm like, okay, I want to learn Facebook. Oh, this course teaches Twitter. I'm about to buy this, learn Twitter. Oh, this course teaches Pinterest. I'm gonna learn Pinterest. Oh, this course teaches how to generate leads on YouTube. I'm gonna buy, and you're constantly buying courses and constantly buying books and education to educate yourself to be able to grow your business. Yet and still, you're not getting the results because you're overindulging in education. You're overindulging in education. Once again, there's nothing wrong with too much education. But I'm going to throw a suggestion out there for you. This is only a suggestion, okay? A lot of people may listen to me, and a lot of people may not. If you're going to buy a course, I highly suggest either bother touching it. Don't touch that course. Or if you've bought one course and you found another one, what's going on, Mr. Anthony? And you happen to be going through that course and you find another course that you want to take, even if you purchase that course, as much as you're tempted to, don't touch that course until you've completely finished one course and taken action on it. See what happened. True facts stick with one thing. That's exactly right. What happens is you go through that course, and even though this was a mistake that I made, I go through an entire course and jump from that course straight to the other course without even taking action and actually implementing everything that I learned in the first one. And if you continuously do that and consistently do that, you're going to find yourself with a shelf full of education and no results. Absolutely nothing wrong with buying new products to be able to help you grow your business. Absolutely nothing wrong to help you personally develop yourself in your business, to actually grow and rank up and advance in everything that you want to do in your business. But you're actually hurting yourself when you don't take the time to finish what's on your plate. You hurt yourself when you don't take the time to finish what's on your plate. How many times, once again, have you gone to a buffet and seen one of the busboys come through to clean off the table only to see so many plates? Every plate on the table still has food on it. That's exactly how people treat their business when you overeat, when you overindulge in education. You start to take this and you start to take that, and by this time you're ready to move on to the next thing, and you're sitting back and now you're full and you're rubbing your stomach like, I can't take anymore. I can't take anymore. So what do? You get up, you leave. You're not getting the results you want. You're not feeling that sense of being full, that being completed for the reason that you bought that purchase. And you're leaving food on the table. You're leaving food on your plates, and you're just throwing it away because you're not implementing it. You're not taking that education that you're doing and you're learning something. So overeating can actually hurt your business. Take the time. If you have a course right now that you have not completely gone through and you're already considering buying another course, or you've already bought this other course and you want to say, but like, you know what, as soon as I get home, I'm going to start digging in. I can't wait to get in this. I can't wait to get in that. I can't wait to start doing this. Take the time to stop yourself. Like Jamie Foxx, skirt! When he used to do that, they used to trip me out when he did that on the Jamie Foxx show. Great evening, sir. Fort Washington, Maryland. I sure enough wouldn't be able to stay in your winters. Not Maryland, not up north. Mm-hmm. But take that time to go through that course that you already have. You may have to refresh. Go back to the very beginning of that course. Restart that course if you have to. Finish that course and implement it step by step. You will not realize, I'm like that, bro. Trust me, I've personally had that problem myself. This is why I love speaking from experience, so I can help somebody get that breakthrough. Because if it's costing you, most courses at a minimum, and I've had one that costs $100, but most courses at a minimum cost in between $300 to $500 at average, in between $300 to $500. Now, if you think about how many courses that you paid $300 to $500 for, and you haven't gotten any results that you wanted from either of those courses, it's not because the courses didn't work. It's because you weren't done looking at what else was on the buffet. You got up and left it on the table and went back to the buffet to get something else that you saw the first time that you didn't pick up. So you had to go back and get that. And now when you come back to the table, what's happening? You're not going back to that old plate that you was eating off of. Now you're eating on the new stuff. And you know what? And over time, what's going to happen? You're going to have a table full of food on plates that are half eaten, and you're not really tasting it. You're not enjoying the food. You're simply eating it. Just like those courses, you're not really enjoying and implementing the courses. You're simply buying and taking them, and it's hurting your business. Number one, it could be hurting your pocket. Especially, I don't know your financial status, but it could be hurting your pocket, especially if you're not getting the results that you want, because you're buying. It's like you're buying a course for nothing. The good thing about it is that you have the opportunity to go back to that course and finish it because you bought it. It's yours. You have the opportunity to go back to that course and finish it. Go back and finish that course. Begin to implement these things. See, if you did what I used to do, I would purchase a course, I would attend the course, I would implement a few things as I'm doing the course, and then by the time I got about halfway to 3/4 through the course, I was sitting back. I'd hit play, I'd watch it, or I'd attend the live events or whatever, and I'm sitting back like this. Okay, I need to do that. Okay, I'm gonna need to do that. Okay, I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start doing that. Okay, Facebook, okay, Twitter, I'm gonna start, okay, and I can still hear the audio, but I done went and changed my screen and everything else. Oh, another course, man, I need to, this is talking about, oh man, I sure do want to learn how to run ads, while this other course is still talking. You've got to learn how to tune everything out. One of the hardest things to learn how to do is tune everything out. I've got a question from a great friend of mine that's in the marketing industry. He said, with so much noise and so much hoopla in the business, how do you distinguish the difference between all these different things? You've got to figure out what it is that you want to do. You bought that course for a specific reason. Figure out what it is that you want to do and literally be like a horse and turn the blinders on. Forget everything else. If you want to get even more specific, one of the things my coach used to make us do in baseball, when you get done with the napkins, the big roll of napkins, you know how you got that cardboard the cardboard holders? He used to put those on our glasses. So the only thing we could see what was coming out of the end of that tube. We couldn't see anything on the sides. We couldn't see anything down below, anything. So we really had to use our head to find it. We really had to move our head to get our eyes to focus on what it is that you want to see. But we were so blind, we couldn't see anything but what was on the other side of those tubes. That's how you've got to be with that course. That's how you've got to be with the education that you've invested your money in, your hard-earned money. Put those blinders on. Turn that course back on. One at a time. Go through and literally step by step, because a lot of these courses that you take have modules. Go through each one of those modules and take the time once again to implement what's in each one of those modules when you're watching it. And I can almost guarantee that you're going to get a totally different result than what it does when you first bought the course, because at that point, it was only seeing what's on your plate. You were seeing what's on the bay, and you were just on the buffet and you were just picking. Now you have the opportunity to actually sit there and observe. You'd be like, you know what? That's not good for me. This is much better. I need to make sure I do this. I'm not going to focus on all the rest of that food. This is what I want to taste right now. Put that in your mouth and eat it. That is yours. Put that in your brain. Turn that computer on. Educate yourself. Do not overindulge in education. Okay? Education is a great thing. But when you begin to focus on too many things at one time, nothing can be accomplished. That's why a baby must learn how to walk before they can run. You try to teach a baby how to walk and run and crawl at the same time, you're going to confuse them. You try to teach a baseball player how to bunt, how to swing, how to check swing, how to work on their stance all at once, you're going to confuse them. You're going to throw them off. You teach a basketball player how to focus when they're on the free throw line, then you focus on three-point line and layups. You can't teach them all three at one time. Everything has its own level of learning how to do it, but you've got to be able to focus on one thing, and once you begin to master that, then you move on to the next. So how can overeating actually hurt your business? It can stunt your growth because you don't take the time to finish what's on your plate before. Don't overeat. That was the message for the day. I hope you all got some great value from it. My boy Marcus says 90-day blitz. Hey, and I'll give you another thing. A lot of people, when they start diets, they start blitz and stuff like that. Like today is Tuesday. They be like, okay, come Monday, I'm going to start that so-and-so. My question is always to anybody who tells me that, why are you waiting till Monday? What makes Monday so significant that you have to wait this certain amount of days to get started? Because what happens, life happens between now and the Monday that you're starting. I don't care if it's Friday. So come Monday, you've got a whole nother agenda. You want to get something started? Start today. Okay, so this is me just specifically saying that to each and every person. If you say, okay, he's right, I want to begin doing this, start today. Don't sit back and say, I'm going to start Monday, I'm going to start next week, I'm going to start fresh. Go back to that course and begin tonight. Start taking that thing one thing at a time and begin, once again, implementing the things in those modules. And I can pretty much guarantee you're going to get a different result, like I said, than when you first purchased it. All right, so if this was the value, give me some thumbs up. If you agree, give me some thumbs up, some hearts, some smiley faces, all those kind of things if you agree. And there's a share button, because I know there are several other people not overindulging in education and not really getting any results from it as well, that you're connected to, that I'm not, that needs to hear this message. So share this thing out of value, man. This is a great message that actually spoke to me. That's why I made sure I shared it. And I ask that you all enjoy yourself. Have a blessed and wonderful day. I hope you feel better. I've actually got I not hope you feel better. I hope I feel better. I don't know why I said that, but I have a friend of mine about to have a webinar that's starting at 2 o'clock, and he's actually on a panel, and they're going to be talking about how they're generating leads and actually grow the business, because he's ranking up in this business. He's doing very well in this company, and he's getting results, and they actually add him on a panel. It's free to attend. If you want to figure out a couple of strategies of what he's doing, to grow his business and get results and rank up in this company, inbox me or put a comment in the comments within the next few minutes, because at 2 o'clock I'm going to be on that thing, and let me know that you want to attend. Like I said, it's free. I can shoot you over the link. You can attend the webinar and get some information that may help you in your business as well. All right, so, and also, if you enjoyed this message, I have several more tips. You could look through my Facebook page. You could also meet me up at successwithlinden.com, and I appreciate that. Look forward to connecting with you all. I hope you get some great information, and you all have a blessed and wonderful day. All right, see y'all later.